Hi everyone, my name is Daniela and I'm the flutist in the Wild Prairie Winds Woodwind Quintet. As part of our educational initiative, we will all be posting quick videos giving you some tips and tricks to work on your All-State Etudes throughout the month of September. So I want to work on the Etude on page 25 by Karg-Elert. An important thing about this etude is that even though it looks like there's a lot of notes, there's also a lot of patterns and there's a lot of scales. So trying to find those patterns and scales within this etude is going to make a huge difference just in the way that you understand the etude and of course your ability to play it. So the first place where this happens is measure 3. So if we look at that measure, it looks like it's got a ton of accidentals, and it looks a little intimidating. However, let's take a closer look at it. So at first, you might think, there's a lot going on there. But actually, if we pick out the important notes, and if we pick out the notes that actually create the scale, which in this case is the chromatic scale, we find that it's actually not as bad. Right? So that's all we have there. Everything else is honestly the same note, the A, and it gets repeated, but within that note we also have that chromatic scale. So that's what we want to try and focus on. Right? So I encourage you guys to try and find these patterns and try and find scales everywhere within this etude. Another spot where this happens, and I want to go over that really quick, is measure 13. Okay, so this is not necessarily a scale, but it's actually a very melodic measure. So if we pick out the important notes, right, the notes that change, we have then to that, I'm going to add the notes that are written. So as you guys can see, we actually have a lot of very basic patterns, melodies, and scales in this etude, but you just have to take a little bit of time to find them. Thank you, and see you next time.